This weekend I went to an open house for a property listed in Irvine, and I have never seen so many people. The property had just come on the market and already the place was packed. There were cars and people all down the street. It looked like a party was going on, and not to mention, this home was built in the 70s and needed plenty of work. Buyers in Irvine are extremely hungry. Let's see what's been going on in the market. It's Andrew Parker, your real estate agent here in sunny Southern California, helping you with your real estate needs. If you or anyone you know is looking to buy or sell in Orange County or the Los Angeles area, give me a call or shoot me an email. I'd be happy to help out. All right, let's get into Market Monday. I'm going to share my screen so that we can check out the big picture trends of Irvine. All right, so let's start off with the new listings brought to the market. This is telling us how many homes were put on the market during a given month. And like we talked about with Orange County, the market is cyclical. So we are expecting to see inventory drop off during the holidays. A lot of people don't want to move during the holidays and want to stay at home with their families. And then usually around the beginning of the year in January, we start to see that inventory pick back up. And then February usually is kind of a question mark month. It's not really sure what happens, or there's no real pattern, I guess, that really happens with February. But March is where we should typically see another spike. So if we compare this past month at 142 listings brought to the market, new listings brought to the market in Irvine, to the rest of our years up until 2008 when this graph started, we actually were above a decent amount of those years, which was not the case for Orange County. In Orange County as a whole, we were significantly less than any other year for December. But regarding this past month, we are at 142 new listings. In 2019, we were at 136. 2018 was above us. 2017 was below. 2016 was below. 15, 14, 13, 12, etc. We're all below. So that's pretty surprising to see, quite honestly. I would have expected that number to be less because of the spike with Omicron. I think a lot of people were trying to play it safe and stay indoors and not get themselves into any risk of getting sick. But then again, I guess in 2020, we did see a large amount of homes brought to the market. So surprise, surprise. Moving forward, what will happen with January? Typically what happens is there is a spike in the beginning of the new year. Everybody's done with the holidays. People are wanting to get back to business, get out of their homes. And then February is usually level. March should go back up again. Given the open house that I went to this past week, a lot of people were there because of the fact that there weren't any other homes on the market, quite frankly, in that area and at that price point. All right, let's check out the active listings. What was left on the market for buyers to swoop up and purchase for themselves? This one, we are low. It is not the same as new listings. This past December, we are at 127 listings left on the market, active and ready to be purchased. And if we compare that to the past 3 years, that's the lowest that we have seen. If we compare it all the way for up until 2008 when this graph started, it is the lowest we've seen for all those months as well. So even though our new listings, were brought to the market higher this past December than typical, our active listings are down, which means a lot of people are purchasing homes right now. There's fewer homes that are left on the market. Essentially, our demand is outpacing the new inventory, meaning it is very competitive for you all as buyers to get your offer accepted. Another way to show that competition, as you all know, is the month supply of inventory. So let's check out what's going on there. As you can see in December, we were down to less than half a month. We're at 0.4 months for December in 2021. That is the lowest we've seen for the past 3 years. If we expand it to the past 14 years, we can now see that it is actually the lowest we've ever seen out of the past 14 years, which is pretty incredible, just how low and how drastically under all of those other months and years we were. But this is just another testament to how much people want to live in Irvine. So if you have a home right now and you've thought about selling, take advantage of this opportunity. The prices are very high right now. And you really are going to get a lot of offers on your home. And if your home is priced properly, you might have the block party that I saw this past weekend. Now, you might be wondering just how much are people spending on homes in Irvine? Well, our sales price, the median sales price in Irvine this past month in December was $1.15 million. Pretty incredible to see the growth ever since 2021. It started to skyrocket. And if we compare that to the past 14 years, all the way back to 2008, we are significantly higher, obviously. And the growth that we have seen, if you compare it to the growth that we were seeing in the years prior, it was pretty level. I mean, obviously trending upwards, but not crazy like we have seen over this past year. And if you're a seller right now, it's a great time to take advantage of those high sales prices. Get a lot of money for the home that you have, and then also avoid the increase in interest rates that we're expecting to see over this next year. Interest rates have already started to increase pretty incredibly over the past few weeks. Speaking with lenders, they are seeing it start now. And if you're wanting to purchase a home and sell your previous one, now is a great time to do that. Well, how quickly can I get my money if I'm a seller? You can get it in 6 days. In December 2021, homes were selling in a median days on market of only 6 days. So it's a pretty quick turnaround. You can get your money real quick. And if we compare that to the past 3 years, it is obviously the lowest we have seen. That's expected because this market is wild. And if we compare that to the past 14 years, it's the lowest we've ever seen. There's no new story here. 6 days is actually beating the median days on market for the rest of Orange County. So congratulations to Irvine. You are even more competitive than the rest of the competitive county. How much are buyers willing to spend over or under the original listed sales price? Well, in December, we saw homes sell for 5.3% over the original listed price. That is an incredible number for a city as large as Irvine is. If you're a buyer, be expecting to pay around that price because the rest of the buyers are. And if you're a seller, now's a really good time because you can take advantage of how much these buyers are paying over your original listed price, which already is at record highs. I don't know that this is going to stop anytime soon. It will be interesting to see, obviously, if an influx of inventory and higher interest rates are going to affect anything. But for now, we don't know. Take advantage of the present, not what we expect in the future, and make sure that you're cashing in. Obviously, this number is higher than we have seen for the past 14 years, so a really good time to sell. That's been Market Monday. If you found this video useful, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel. It helps me out a ton. Also, be sure to follow Andrew Parker Realty on all social media for more property tours, market updates, and real estate tips. And finally, if you have any questions or comments of your own, be sure to leave them in the comment section below or shoot me a DM. I'd be happy to respond or make videos answering the questions that you guys have. All right, I'll see you in the next one.